Alright, hello everyone, welcome back. It's been a hot minute. Yeah, today I'm making a beach soap. I've already got my oils here just a little bit melted because I'm going to be doing the heat transfer method. I know you're supposed to do, you're supposed to add the lye when they're still completely solid, but I don't know, it always makes me nervous. I feel like it's not going to melt all the way, so I always just melt it just a little bit, a quick 30 seconds. So I'm just going to add in my lye water now. Okay, so I'm just going to add in my liquid oils now. Those little clumps that are still there are going to get blended out. The reason why they're this weird thick color is because I have my additives in there. I'm not too worried about scraping it all out just because I'm going to be mixing a color in there, so it doesn't matter. Okay, so that's nice and mixed in. There's just a little tiny bit of trace going on right now. I'm just going to move my stick blender to the side. And now we are going to separate for colors. So this one is Mermaid Blue from Brambleberry. I've already mixed them all in with a little bit of oil. This one is, I think, Blue Vibrance from Nature's Garden? I forget what it's called. I always forget what they're called. And this is just Titanium Dioxide for the white. And this is gonna be the little sandy color, and it's kind of like a weird brown going on. I'm only gonna put a little bit, just so it's like a tannish kind of color. So I'm gonna start blending those in. Okay, so before I start stick blending in the white, I'm just gonna add in the fragrance oil a little bit. I think this fragrance is thickening up just a little bit, but not too bad. And right now these colors look very similar, but they are slightly different. It's kind of hard to tell on camera, but this one's just a bit greener. Okay, so I'm gonna try a different kind of in the pot swirl. It's one that I've always wanted to test out. So I'm basically just gonna mix these two kind of together. Probably should have gotten a bigger cup. Then I'm also gonna mix it back into the white. Just because this is a beachy kind of soap. So I want it, to look like water. Then just give that a little flick. And then these are just gonna go into this one. I'm just gonna fold it in, and then I'm gonna start pouring. I'm just gonna prop it up just a little bit so it's just slightly going in on its side, and then I'm just gonna go back and forth like this. Oops. Try to get it more in the mold. Yeah, so you can see it really thickened up after I stopped touching the big blue for a while there. That's looking good. Just going to, and then I'm just gonna get that little chunk back out, or back in, I guess, into the mold, everything. I'm just gonna tap it in. Okay, I'm just gonna clean this up just a little bit. Yeah, if you ever make a mess like I do, all you have to do is just spray a little bit of the rubbing alcohol and then just clean it up. Okay, so that's all in there. So now I just have what I'm using for the sand. I don't know where I put my little spatula. Oh yeah, before I put on the sand, I just remembered I mixed a little bit of white mica here just to do a little swirl, just because they're fun. You're not going to be able to see this when I undo the mold, but when I cut the soap, I mean, but it'll look nice. So now I'm just gonna pour this on, just on top. Try not to break through. Okay, so there's the nice sand. And now, I've got something a little more fun. I've got these little shells that I made. Got a bunch of different colors, all like sandy-ish, that I'm just gonna put on top. But actually, I'm gonna put on a little bit of salt that I made the little sandy color also, just to get a little more texture. Then we're gonna start putting on the shells. It actually might be easier if I just took off one glove. So I'll just be very careful. It's just hard to grab them all if I have the glove on. Okay, so I definitely made way too many of these, but that's okay. Save them for next time. Yeah, these are just little like melt and pour ones. If anything, I'm gonna just melt them down, make them something else. So I'm just gonna add a little more of that salt between them all. Probably should have waited to do it all afterwards instead of before, but it's okay. It'll look nice. Now I'm just gonna spray a little rubbing alcohol on here and then just wipe up the sides. Oops. Try not to move all the shells. Perfect. So I'm gonna let this sit probably 2 days. I usually let my soaps harden just a little more before I take them out of the mold. Yeah, I'll see you guys in just a few days to cut this soap. Okay guys, welcome back. It's actually only been like 24 hours. I know I was saying like, oh yeah, I usually do it like a few days after, but for whatever reason it's actually like already pretty solid. Usually it's a bit like tacky to the touch once I unmold it, but it's actually like pretty solid. So I'm just gonna get my gloves on before I start cutting. Ooh, all my little fingers are stuck. Why am I struggling? Okay, so sorry if it's a bit noisy in the background there. It's first of all the weekend, and then my entire family is home because of the virus. So like no one has school, no one has work. And they've decided, oh, today's the day we're gonna clean the whole house, so I went, absolutely not, I'm just gonna cut my soap. I am not a big fan of cleaning. This one too is all stuck. Why am I struggling so much? Half the video is just gonna be me trying to get my gloves on. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and start. Should I do it upside down? We'll do the first one. We'll do the first one like this, see how it goes. Oops, we slide in a little bit. Okay, that went a little crooked. Ooh, a couple of air bubbles on that one. But that actually looks like water, like underwater, you know? That actually looks really nice the way this swirl turned out. Like that looks like in a pool, you know, when the sun's shining in, like the bottom of a pool, like the sun going through the water. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And I would like to say, okay, I'm gonna throw in like a little picture here of the first beach soap I ever made, which back then I thought was super nice, and now I kind of look back on it and I'm like, ooh, like, I mean, like, it's decent, but it's not like, wow. And I used to think it was like the greatest thing ever. That's the thing, if you're getting into soap making, do not be discouraged by how your soap turns out. My first year, they were kind of, ooh, they were okay. They were all like really basic. It's always good to like look back at your soaps and like how they've changed over the years, and honestly just how much you've improved. When I was starting out, I wouldn't even know like where to start to make a soap that looks like this. Now, like, I just kind of like wing it and it usually comes out okay. I'm actually like really proud of myself. So there we go, that's the little top there. So the shells, and then you got the nice swirl. There's the other side. A couple of them have, oh god, a couple of them have little air bubbles, but that's not too bad. Once I like bevel the edges, I'm just gonna take like the leftovers from the bevels and like just kind of shove them in there. It usually helps like hides it a little bit. Yeah, so all we're gonna do is we're just gonna slide it through here. So we do the side like that, and then it makes it nice and smooth. And it honestly just changes it so much. So then for the bevel, just to like round out the little sharp edges here, you got a bigger one, or you have the bigger one here, or you have a nice small one. I like to have mine a little bit smaller, so I'm just gonna put it in like this. And that bevel's nice and straight. Oh, I think I got my gloves all over it. I might have to shave it down again. That's my dog playing with a bone upstairs. Everything echoes in this house, okay? I'm trying my best, but they're literally always here now because everybody's home from work. Yeah, oh, but that's how it looks like. And she's hopping around. I don't know why she's going so crazy. Oh my god, okay. Anyways, this is the soap. I'm gonna end it before it gets even louder. But this is like one of my favorite soaps now. And I'm just gonna thank you guys so much for watching. That soap I made 2 years ago started to get more views this year, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna make it a better one so people don't have to watch like the old ugly one. I might try doing this swirl again, like the one where I did like into a pot, into another pot. I might try doing that again, but like with more colors. Maybe like a rainbow. I've always wanted to try that. I just kind of settled for the blue because I figured it would like mix a little better. Like if it didn't work. Well, I don't know, I might go a little crazy with it. I really liked how this turned out. Okay, I'll stop talking now because I've just rambled on the whole cutting video. If you like this video, let me know in the comments below. Maybe give me a little subscribe, a little like, you know. Check me out on Instagram, as always. Usually get to see the pictures of them beforehand before they go up on my YouTube. There's actually a few that I didn't actually film just because I wasn't in the mood. The last one I tried to film, my camera actually cut out. So that was really sad. I can show you guys how it looks though, it's cute. This is the one that I did before this one. It was just a nice little drop swirl with a little bit of calendula petals on top. And I really like how it turned out, and I was halfway through the video and then I looked over and my camera said, memory card full. I'm sad I didn't get to share the video with you guys. It was really cute, smells like citrus. It's a really nice citrusy scent. It's energy from Brambleberry. I'm hopefully gonna be making more and then sharing more with you guys. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have a good day and obviously are staying safe. Stay home if you can, wash your hands, you know, all that stuff. Just take care of yourself. All right, see ya.